on the Nikkz.org, the answer to all your burning questions.
Since RTX 2015 dates have been released, August 7th through 9th of 2015, maybe it's time to release a review of this convention. RTX is a playoff of ATX, a common acronym of Austin, Texas, is a convention started by Rooster Teeth. This convention is to meet, talk to, hang out with the staff of Rooster Teeth as well as other fans of the company, along with other cosplayers and other, just gaming such. This being said, 2014 was vast and huge. This year they had many of the big name companies of the gaming showing their faces as well. 343 Industries showing off new Halo games. Spoiler alert, it was beautiful for whenever we looked at it. It had the same feel of the older games, and if you haven't gotten the Master Chief Collection and think that you might be on the fence of it, you should really get it. It's amazing, and I can't wait for Halo 5 to come out. That looked just you can't. Insomniac Gaming also came and hit the ground running with their game Sunset Overdrive, an Xbox One exclusive game. Trust me, if you weren't getting an Xbox One, this game makes you question where you stood on this issue. Sunset Overdrive is nice, funny, hero-like game. It has the nice cartoony feel without being too campy or cartoony. There were so many other great companies there as well showing off their games, but it would take a lifetime to explain all the awesomeness that the gaming community showed off at RTX 2014. And, well, yeah. So other than that, RTX Rooster Teeth news. Rooster Teeth had released a number of things over at RTX that came out, such as X-Ray and Vav, which has already been shown. So really, RTX was really big line con, which isn't a bad thing. Whenever I say line con, it doesn't mean it's automatically bad. It means you do have to wait in line to really get what you want. You have to sit there maybe an hour early or something. As early as they allow you to get into that line is the time you want to get into that line to get able to do what you want. Because RTX is really popular and all their panels are really popular because it's a gaming and streaming convention, which is their pretty much entire fan base. So if you're thinking about RTX and you don't like lines, that's not going to be very good for you, and you should probably rethink or bring some things to do while you're in the line, like play cards, meet new people, because the community is really great. And since the community is really great, they make the lines seem to go faster because you're just sitting there talking to other people, getting to know them, making friends, and that's just part of their convention, is making friends with these people, which are great because bigger community, you get better staffers because better staffers want to help this community, and they're all part of this community. Every single guardian, all of them are there to make sure you're happy. And the guardians are great because they're all volunteers and they all have to do an application process. And they will not allow people that they do not feel would be great as a guardian and do not feel as if they're there to help the community. They're not there to help the community, they just won't let you become a guardian. They're not there just for the 3-day pass. They're not there just to be at Rooster Teeth. They're there to make a difference. They're there to have a nice little fun. They're not there to sit there and meet the staffers. They're there to make sure that you, the con goer, is happy and safe and having a great time while helping the staff because they love the staff and they love the community. The Guardians are always fast, quick, answers your questions very well, very fluently, and they definitely get everything done very quickly. If you have someone lost, they will ask you to sit down and wait for that person, but at the same time, they're having almost the entire convention at the same time looking for this person while they're still doing their other jobs because of just how they work so well together. They just mesh, and they're just an amazing crew, and they're nice and they're funny and they're there to help you. And they give you that feeling of there to help you rather than just there for the 3-day pass or just there to be in power or just that feeling of, I don't want to do this. All of them want to do this, all of them want to be there for you, and all of them love the community and want to be there with you and want to help you. And now for the staff. Staff are great. The Rooster Teeth staff, they really know how to hold a convention. They really know how to be with people, and they're great. They just know their fans, and they're great with interacting with them. They know how to answer the questions very well. They're very fluent, they're very like fluid, and they know how to talk to their viewers. They're not just there like, oh yeah, blah, I'm famous, blah. They're not there like, oh, blah blah blah. They're more there as a person, as themselves, which they always know they should be and always know that they are. They're themselves and they're there to be happy and be themselves. And they answer your questions sincerely, and they're there themselves, which I guess is the greatest thing I can say about them. Is they're not that kind of guests or staffs or the stuff that just don't seem real with you. They're the kind of staff and guests that sit there and they're answering your questions sincerely, and don't they don't feel like they're hiding anything from you. They don't feel like they're not being themselves. They don't feel like any of this. And if you start feeling kind of uneasy about it, then and you let them know or they sense it, they apologize for it and they explain why they're not allowed to touch on a certain subject, or they explain that they're just having a bad day or something, and that's great. They're just great people all around, and yeah. So I guess that's it. So I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Hey you! Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. You can also check out Enemy Secrets on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. Do you want more than that? I know you do. Then go to our website where you can see daily updates and articles and exclusive interviews.